Okay, so quickly here, let's look at this. If we're talking about to emancipate, we know that is to set free, as in the Emancipation Proclamation. Next, when we look at martial law, this is looking at rule by the army. In other words, we have the army is able to declare laws and enforce justice and do things along those lines. This only happens when there's a time of pretty significant need in our country and things are a little bit abnormal, let's say. Draft. This is when we're looking at a law requiring people to serve in the military. This is when there's a war going on and we do not have enough people to serve, therefore we have to get some more support. Profiteers are people who overcharge for goods or for desperately needed goods, and this occurs whenever there are things going on like a war and there are things that are in need and people just decide to raise the prices significantly higher than is normal, but they can because people are in great need for those goods. And finally, we have inflation, which is a rise in prices. This is when the value of your dollar does not get you as much. For instance, you might have heard somebody in the past talk about how they could go to a movie for a nickel versus nowadays it costs you way more money. That's related to inflation. In other words, there's a rise in prices, your money is not worth as much, so a dollar today doesn't buy you as much as a dollar used to in the past. There's our quick explanation here of reviewing the chapter.